let him again for the last 2 miles like that. Done. This goes on for miles, people. For miles. These rednecks not taking that flag now.
Shalom, Akim. My name's Kayal. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, double honors to our elders and apostles who rule great millstone well, and Shalom to all you Akim pushing this truth with sincerity throughout the whole earth. May you brothers endure unto the end that are of the elect. Shalom. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. So who lived in Mount Seir? This is Genesis chapter 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. So knowing that Esau is Edom, so the Edomites coming from Esau, who sold his birthright for bloody meat. Okay, so which goes back to today they call themselves the Caucasians. Okay, just like you saw in that video, that they're being roused up, and they're going to try to come against their brother Jacob, but they were separated in the womb in Genesis. So they're two different nations. Okay, Esau and Jacob. Esau lived in Mount Seir. Jacob lived in Israel. That was his land. They are the children of Israel. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Okay, so verse 3 of Ezekiel chapter 35, and say unto it, Thus saith Yahweh's power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Because, see, Esau's being roused up, especially under this Trump, America's President Trump. He's an Edomite, and he's put in place to rouse these Edomites up for war. They want a race war. As you can see in that video in the beginning, that spirit's already getting roused up. That's prophecy of the end times. Jacob's trouble. But the Most High is against Edomites, the Edomites, Esau and the Edomites as a nation, in a whole, because they have no salvation. Verse 4, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. See, he's going to destroy them. That's why when we go out there and camp, we're not trying to provoke anybody to pick up a weapon against Esau, because Esau has that power right now. He has that nuke, he has the satellites, he has lasers, he has all this technology given to him through Satan, but it's all ordained by the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, because he's going to destroy him just like he destroyed Pharaoh. He raised Egypt up. He made Egypt a great nation, but only to be destroyed. That's the same thing as Edom. Edom thinks they're so powerful that they can't be destroyed. But it ain't going to be us going against them carnally. Most High is going to send his son, and he's going to destroy Edom. Verse 5, and he's going to destroy the kingdom of the white man, the so-called white man, because there's really no one white. Paper's white. Edomites are red. That's what that word Edom means, because their blood shows forth through their skin. Verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel. Who are the children of Israel? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Okay? They have a perpetual hatred for us. Okay? And including you women. It doesn't matter if you If you give up your ass and blow his rod, he hates you. And in fact, you're cursed if you actually have children with an Edomite, because the children you love are Edomites, because it comes from the father's seed. And if you're an Israelite woman and you have children with the Edomite, you're going to have to watch those children perish. And that'll be judgment on you for thinking that that beast of a man is better than your own. Which the children of Israel are actually children of the Most High. Those are the better people. Okay, back to Ezekiel 35, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity had an end. Because as we've been in this captivity, they've killed us. They've killed the Native American Indians. They've killed all the tribes, from Judah to Yashashakar. They have had their hand drenched in the blood of the children of Israel, of all tribes. Okay, but now we're at the end of that, because Esau is the end of this age, and Jacob is the beginning of the next age to come, which is going to be ruled by Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai. Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh's power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sitteth thou has not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Okay, I want to get this one here. See. There it is. Sit it. So in that place of sittit, translation is ayim or amma.
Strong's H518.
Okay, so then the outline biblical usage is if, conditional clause, of possible situations, Okay, oaths in context. If, whether, or. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so it says, sitteth thou, so put that as if thou has not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth, meaning the Edomites, because they're able to leave and go. Because, see, Esau didn't even want us passing through his land. All right? Because he hated his brother, Jacob. So, the Edomites, we didn't live together, all right? Jacob lived outside of, when he was passing back to Israel, when he left to leave his brother, because his brother said he was going to kill his brother for so-called taking his birthright. When he sold it for the bloody meat. So this is verse 7. Thus will I make Mount Seir, the inhabitants of there were the Edomites, which are the so-called Caucasians. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off it from him, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. So all Edomites are going to be put to death. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolation, meaning he's going to be destroyed forever. Out of all the nations, out of all 18 nations, Esau is the one, Edomites are the one nation that are not promised any future. They're going to be put to death. They're going to be destroyed. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh. See, Edomites, the so-called Caucasians, they don't believe in God. If you ask them if they believe in God, they don't believe. Not even those fake-ass Jewish There's videos of them openly saying that they don't believe in a higher power. They believe they're God. That's why they come up with all these stupid ass so-called miracles. Like they got drugs, pharmaceutical drugs. They got all these things that they think they're making the world a better place, and actually they're destroying it by their technology. Verse 10. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas Yahweh was there. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh's power, I will even do according to thine anger, and according to thy envy, which thou hast used of thy hatred against them. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. Because, see, he's going to let Edomites, the world, the actual whole world, know that his people are the children of Israel. Today, they are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And they have been tormented by the Edomites. And soon these Edomites are going to learn that the Most High is not with them. He's with the children of Israel. And when they are going to see that is when their judgment comes forth. Verse 12. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel. What is the mountains? The mountains are the powers. Who's the power of Israel? Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai. Saying, they are laid desolate. They are given us to consume. Meaning they think in this form of slavery, they could do whatever the fuck they want to us. They could put us in prison unlawfully. They could kill us without any excuse. They could abuse us. They could rape our women. They could take our children from us without any excuse. Verse 13. Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me. So see, out of this image, they try to make who they call Jesus a white man, when in reality, he would have been a so-called Negro from the tribe of Judah. So the blasphemies against you, against the Most High, that you have said with your mouth, are the ones that are going to condemn you. Your blasphemies that you could put us in slavery and keep us there for eternity, or that we can't rise to a power that would overthrow your kingdom, is a blasphemy. And now we're in that time. Esau's in a time of falling, and Jacob is a time of rising. Verse 13. Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus saith Yahweh's power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the children of the house of Israel, because it was desolate. So will I do unto thee. Do you hear that? Because we was destroyed and you rejoiced, we're going to rejoice when you are destroyed. When you're in shackles, when you're being beat and your flesh is being ripped from your bones, when you're put in concrete boxes to dwell in for years and years and years with no hope of leaving, just like you do to the men in prison today. All these abominations and sins that you have done against the children of Israel, you are going to answer for, and you're actually going to do twice. You're going to pay twice the amount. Verse 15, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, when you took us into slavery, you rejoice. When you get a man convicted and you see him get life in prison, and you rejoice, an Israelite man, because it was desolate, because you destroyed that man's life, because you destroyed those children's life, because you destroyed that family, because it was desolate. So will I do unto thee. So will it be done unto you, Caucasians. You so-called white people. You have much to answer for. And that ain't what we're saying. That's what the Holy Bible's saying. The word of Yahweh, Wa Yahushai. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Thus shall be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea. And Idumea is the Greek word for Edom, which means red. And you're red because you're pale and your blood shows forth through your skin. Even all of it. And they shall know that I am Yahweh. And see who said this? Yahweh said this. So live it up, Edomites, you so-called Caucasians. Your end is near. And when you fall and your end comes upon you, you're going to pay double for what you've done. And there ain't going to be nobody to save you. You're going to cry on Jesus. You're going to cry on all these different names, and nobody is going to save you from the punishment that Yahweh has set forth through Yahweh Shai. With that, brothers, endure and know that our redemption draws nigh. Shalom to the elect. May you brothers endure to the end.